14,999,999,999 Rust bucks and 99 Rust cents.
Code like the wind, my lady.
Okay, that was not that funny. I mean, I don't really get it, but let's get going. Yo, what's up guys? I was inspired and I thought, how about if I make a video? And in today's video, we're actually going to be reacting to a scene from Silicon Valley where Gilfoyle actually debugs code. So we're gonna jump into it. Let's see how it is. I want you to go ahead, smash that like button, but right before we get into this video, subscribe to the channel because this is a channel where you're going to be learning all things full stack development. This is your boy and this is a developer react series. Let's get straight into it.
Oh.
Okay, so apparently there are a bunch of developers. They're working overnight. They're sleeping here. And you know, there's somewhat truth to this because as developers, you kind of do crazy shit sometimes, and it does feel like that where you're coding for so long that you end up sleeping. But realistically, at your actual job, that's not what you're gonna see, okay? Bunch of people sleeping. That's not really real, but okay, it's funny. Let's keep going.
God ye good din, my merry knights of Piper. Sir Owen, doing valiant battle with the authentication service. Yes, good, yeah. Owen, prithee, Becky, my queen, how goeth cashless payments?
Russ's pricing keeps tripping us up.
Okay, how so?
Well, this morning he decided everyone at RustFest should be a billionaire. So every dollar someone puts into their account will now be worth 1 billion Rust bucks.
Swoons! So what, like a sandwich will be worth 15 billion Rust bucks or something?
14,999,999,999 Rust bucks and 99 Rust cents. Because he thought that would sound cheaper. It's kind of screwing up the interface. But the whole AT&T deal is riding on this, right? We'll get there.
Good, okay, excellent. Well, code like the wind, my lady.
Okay, that was not that funny. I mean, I don't really get it, but let's get going.
Good Friar Gabriel, how dost thou fare with the ticketing module?
It's gone.
What do you mean gone?
For some reason, Gilfoyle deleted the whole thing a few minutes ago.
What?
Okay, that's really scary. If you find out a developer just deleted something and you work with them, or you were also working on that software and you walk in and they just deleted the entire freaking repo or the code base is gone, that's something to be stressed about.
Gilfoyle?
Yes, Richard, I'm aware. The drone dispatching code has been deleted, and I'm working very hard to restore the right version.
Whoa.
I love how deadpan he is.
Gabe just told me that the ticketing module got deleted.
Ticketing too?
So let's see what's going on. So what it looks like is on the screens, he has, so here I actually see he has the command line open on the left-hand side. It also looks like he has Sublime text open on the right computer, and there's like 3 Sublime text open. I don't know why you would do that. You would normally just have all the tabs open in one. You know, that gives it away. You know, I don't know, this is like a real developer situation going on, because a real developer, I don't know, I mean, they get messy, but most of the times that's not how you would do it. But you know, every developer is different, and most developers just have their own setups and their own likings.
Fuck, that's problematic. I'll get on that next.
What the fuck is going on?
Based on the amount of work left to do and the number of hours left before the festival, I decided to task Son of Anton to use machine learning to debug some of our code.
What? Okay, so debugging is already a nightmare. It's one of the hardest things you can do in coding. To take that one step further and have to debug, write a machine learning algorithm that debugs, that's essentially machine trying to debug your code. Good luck. You're gonna have a lot of trouble figuring out what went wrong and where.
Are you fucking kidding me? You gave your AI permission to overwrite code in the internal file system? Were you gonna tell me about this?
No. I thought that was the company policy these days.
Okay, so another thing to get out of this, he makes the code changes and he doesn't even actually inform anybody. Now, something important as a developer, you're going to be working on a team with people. One of the worst things that so many developers tend to do is they lack communication. And that makes them a developer like Gilfoyle, where they're really good at what they do and they have 3 freaking Sublime texts open, but nobody freaking likes working with them. So what happens when you do that? Well, whenever somebody gets a chance, they're gonna try to fire you. You get in a really bad situation. So you'd rather be a developer that's not the best, but you have excellent communication skills and teamworking skills, because at the end of the day, if you're gonna build anything great, you gotta do it with the team.
Well, your AI just failed epically.
That's unclear. It's possible that Son of Anton decided that the most efficient way to get rid of all the bugs was to get rid of all the software, which is technically and statistically correct. But artificial neural nets are sort of a black box, so we'll
Artificial neural nets are an actual black box.
never know for sure.
So now we get into this situation, and this is super interesting to talk about. If you have a developer that does something like this, where they think that they're intellectually superior than everybody else, which is pretty much all of fucking Stack Overflow, but if you have a developer that kind of thinks like this, you are in a really difficult situation, because they're going to get defensive when you try to talk to them about something. They feel like their software is their own, and because they spend so much time writing that code and working with that software, if you're saying the software is bad, they really think you're saying they are bad as human beings. And so separating the two is very difficult. Now, one thing he could have done when he was talking to Gilfoyle is made him less defensive. And instead of talking to him in such a harsh way and going, could you believe that your code did this? And I can't believe you did that. He could be like, hey, you're an excellent developer. You crush it at this job. You're fantastic. But just this one thing that happened, I think this might be causing problems. That would have made Gilfoyle a lot less defensive and open up more. So this is a tip for if you're working on a software development team and you have a colleague, that's how you should approach it, and that's how you should speak with them.
Did you order meat? Like a bunch of meat? Like 4,000 pounds of meat?
Interesting. I put Son of Anton on finding us cheap hamburgers for lunch. It looks like the reward function was a little underspecified.
Okay, that's hilarious. So basically what happened is he's writing this machine learning algorithm, and I like how he has like GitHub AutoCAD on the left-hand side. What's funny that's happening here, he has a machine learning algorithm, and that machine learning algorithm is designed to, you know, where things get more rewarded, does more of those things. When you get less rewards for something, it does less of those things. That's how artificial intelligence works, okay? So if you taught an artificial intelligent machine, hey, you get rewarded for surviving longer and you get not rewarded for dying off earlier, it'll try to survive longer, okay? Or it'll try to eat more food or attack more people, whatever you teach it to do. So it's scary. He made this algorithm. This algorithm got out of control, and it started being rewarded really highly for ordering food. So it went and like ordered freaking 4,000 or 10,000 pounds of meat instead of just a little bit of meat.
Reward function was a little underspecified.
Okay.
That's why he said the reward function was a little underspecified, which is a good idea for you to write unit tests for your code before you do them. But a lot of developers that think they're better than everybody else sometimes will not write unit tests and do things directly, which causes problems. So one, tell that you're a senior developer and you're excellent at your job. They do tons of testing. Senior developers do so much freaking testing. It's crazy before they put things into production. So don't put things into production before testing.
Now on, Son of Anton is banned. Just write code like a normal human fucking being, please.
Hey, Gilfoyle, so I've been thinking about your AI and its many deficits. I think Son of Anton's issue might be how it's handling reward uncertainty.
Your issue may
Right, that's the problem. It's handling reward uncertainty in a poor way, and so it's going crazy. But again, Gilfoyle is getting defensive again.
be insecurity masked by false bravado and unisex cologne.
Fuck off. It's not unisex.
Oh man. Okay, well, that's all I had for you today, guys. You know, if you want to become a developer and you want to learn more about this, or if you enjoyed this video, let me know. This was the first of many developer react series. I hope you enjoyed me reacting to Silicon Valley. I hope it was entertaining, you learned something, and hopefully you're not going to order 10,000 pounds of meat. With that said, I love your beautiful face. This is your boy Qazi, and I'll see you in the next video.